here in your institute from last 25 days. And I have to spend 34 days more. So it's my good luck that I am with all of you today. It is being a nice day for me that I am interacting with all of you. Because students, either in India or in Indonesia, they are same for the professor. So professor always feels happy to interact with the students. So I am really thankful to all the organizers who have given me the opportunity to interact with the PG students. So today is my first interaction with all of you. As you all know that my interaction is on improvement of the quality of horticulture produce. Okay, so it's a brief about me. You can read it. I am working as professor from last 20 years in different capacities of assistant professor, associate professor, and now I am professor from last 6 years. I have guided 14 students, 8 MSc and 6 PhD, and 20 more are as co-advisor. So I have visited first is Indonesia, then China, then Thailand regarding my different assignments. So in Indonesia, this is my first visit, and during this visit of last 25 days, I found very good things here. That you people have a lot of things to learn and exposure. So this is a good infrastructure which the faculty has developed, which will help you in future. So before not taking much of your time, you just read the last line where I have mentioned that one of my video was awarded, and that video is in local language. Why I am interacting with you? Because you are students, and students always have trust to do some new thing. So if you will have that trust that you will perform and you will deliver to different people either by one way or the other, so you have ways also. So if I got the award for my best video, why not you shoot some videos in Indonesian language, some your local language? That videos should be of your subject. That videos must pertain to your different activities which are going on in horticulture or in agriculture. So small things will make big difference, and you are the future. So you have to learn that all things we have to do in our life to get more and more exposure. Okay? So before moving to the topic, let us first discuss what is the requirement for improvement in horticulture. Any one of you? So I want to make it an interactive session. I will ask some things, you please respond, and we will make it good lecture today. I try my level best. So please, what is the requirement of improvement? Do you think there is any requirement of improvement in horticulture product or produce? How? Please speak, because I like those students who speak in my class. Yeah, please. Okay, good. Anyone else? Technology. Oh, anyone more? Productivity, good. Anything else?
Good variety.
Good?
Good variety.
Good for variety.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we are talking of improvement in horticulture product or produce. That will depend upon two factors. One is pre-harvest and other is post-harvest. So what you have spoken, yeah, all of you, they are pre-harvest factors. Variety, productivity, all these are pre-harvest things. Yes. Fertilization, irrigation. Because if you give good fertilizer to the crop, it gives good vegetative growth. That will lead to good flowering, good fruiting and the quality. If you give timely irrigation, that will also add to the quality of the produce which we get. So these are the pre-harvest factors. So here there are some post-harvest factors also, which we will discuss today. Okay. So in post-harvest factors, what I want to tell you that what are the different what is post-harvest? Just please, what is post-harvest? What do you understand by the term post-harvest? Please speak loud so that I am able to understand. Please. Post harvest means packing. Okay, then anyone else? Wash, good. Washing, then storage, good. Then sorting, good. So it means in that cell I want to say that whatsoever we do with the produce after harvest. After harvest, that includes washing, sorting, grading, packing and storing. So these are all post harvest. Okay, you understand? So speak loudly, yes sir. Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good.
That's good.
So post harvest means what we do with the fruit or with the product after harvest. So it will increase the shelf life of the produce. Our aim of this lecture is to give different treatments, is to involve in all those things which will lead to the improvement in the horticulture produce. Okay? So what is horticulture? One more thing arises, because we have to improve horticulture produce. So we have to learn what is horticulture. So tell me, what is horticulture? Yeah, yes, please. Don't be shy. Because I am here with you for 1.5 hours only. So we will discuss it. So I am not here just to deliver and leave. I want to make it an interactive session so that after going back you will remember that Dr. Prashant Bakshi interacted with us on this topic and we have these very much clarified in the class. So what is horticulture?
About the product in the field and after the harvest.
Harvest of what? Cereal crops. There are two things. One is cereal crop, one is fruit crop, vegetable crop, flower crops. So horticulture includes? Yeah, please.
Vegetable crops.
Horticulture includes fruits, vegetables, flowers, their production and their post-harvest management. Okay? So we are here to discuss the improvement in horticulture. You understand?
Yes.
That's
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir.
So these are the different points where we will discuss today. So similarly, what is horticulture? The cultivation of, where we study the cultivation of fruits, vegetables, flowers, then plantation crops, medicinal crops, all those included under horticulture. Okay? Good. So why we need to study horticulture? Why we need to study fruits and vegetables? Why you eat fruits? Why you eat fruits and vegetables?
We need nutrition.
Right from our childhood, everyone says, an apple a day keeps doctor away. You also know this proverb? You know this proverb? An apple a day keeps doctor away. A durian a day keeps doctor away. Do you know? Why we use these proverbs? Because to highlight the importance of fruits and vegetables. Why fruits and vegetables? Because they are the good source of vitamins and minerals. And due to vitamins and minerals, they are known as protective food. What is protective food? Which protect us, which gives us vitamins, which gives minerals, which give other nutrients to our body. That's why we are asking that we should consume fruits, we should consume vegetables also in our diet. Okay? So fruits and vegetables are essential for our healthy diet because they reduce certain diseases like cancer, diabetes and all those other. So not only fruits, even their peel. In apple there is one product when we get the juice extracted, there is pomace. They also contain nutrients. So we have to use them also. So it is a present era where these things have to be taken into consideration. So fresh produce, when we take the fresh produce from the market, you must go to market to buy some fresh produce. So they can be microbially contaminated. They can be microbially contaminated. Where? What are the sites of contamination of produce? What are the sites? You know contamination?
Yeah.
Attack of disease or pest is known as contamination. So what are the different sites where your produce gets contaminated? Factory, okay. You directly reach to factory. We have to first grow the fruit in the field. So production site. Right from production site to factory or storage site. So there are different processes in between. First one is production. On production side, there might be attack of some disease, pest, which we have to control before taking our produce to processing or storage. Then there is processing side also. If we don't provide proper temperature, then there might be some fungal or bacterial growth which will destroy our produce on processing side. Then during transportation, you must have watched that there are some cooling vans, refrigerated vans. Why they are being used for taking produce from one place to other? So as to lower down the rate of respiration. So one more term comes here is respiration. So what is respiration?
The fruit.
Yeah, but the metabolism of food. Okay, anyone else? What is respiration?
Metabolism to produce CO2.
There are two terms. One is photosynthesis and one is respiration. Okay, the fruit go through photosynthesis when the fruit is attached to plant. When the fruit is attached to plant, there is photosynthesis. But when we harvest it, there is respiration. What is respiration? You might have heard there are two types of respiration. One is aerobic and one is anaerobic. Just to simplify. So just what is respiration? The breakdown of sugars in presence of oxygen to carbon dioxide and water. Okay, this process plays very important role when we talk of shelf life of produce. Why? Because we have to either lower down or increase the concentration. You understand?
Yeah.
So the purpose of post-harvest physiologists or the purpose of having this lecture is that you must understand what the processes are going on in the fruit after harvest. The process is respiration. So we have to lower down the rate of respiration in the fruit so as to increase its shelf life. Okay, there are different sites. Then during transportation, during storage, the fruit might, the product might get damaged by some microbial organisms. So we have to take it into consideration. So there are different pre-harvest treatments that have been widely used for improvement in fruits and vegetable products. Okay. So in order to increase the horticultural product quality, these are the different treatments which I mentioned here. So just go through one by one. One is coating of our product. Second one is degreening. Third one is hot water treatment. Fourth one is vapor heat treatment. 5 is curing and 6 is packaging. These are the different post-harvest treatments which we will use to increase the shelf life of produce. So, same here, what is post-harvest treatment? Any treatment which we apply to the produce or commodity after harvest is known as post-harvest. So, there are different purposes for which we go for post-harvest, just to increase the life, quality control, storage and distribution of the product. So now coming to the first, coating. Any one of you, what is coating? When you purchase some fruit, some vegetable, it is having some coating. If you take the fruit from the market or from the plant, you keep it at room. And if you take the fruit from market, you keep it at room. Both the fruits at same temperature. Which one will damage first?
The first one.
The first one, which you harvested from?
From the
tree, because you have not treated your produce. But when you coat it with some biodegradable product, which are not harmful to our body, so they are standardized. There are certain waxes, there are certain products which give coating to that produce. Why we coat that produce? just to
Lower
lower
the
down the rate of
respiration.
respiration. That's why I discussed respiration. Why we coat the fruit? To lower down the rate of respiration. Okay. So there are different edible coatings which gives as barrier to the moisture loss, to gas exchange, to physiological disorders. So just see in this figure, the strawberry which is untreated, it's shriveled, but the one which is treated with wax coating, it is having in good condition even after 6 days. So there are different fruits like oranges, apples, grapefruit, papaya, mango, strawberry, peach, which are used for this coating. We go for coating. Even in your capsicum, your tomatoes, your carrots. So these are the different classifications of edible coatings. So what are there are three different types. One is hydrocolloids, second is lipids, and third is composites. So hydrocolloids contains polysaccharides, proteins, alginides. While if we use lipids, they must be extracted from fatty acids, acrylic glycerides and waxes. And third one is composites. They are proteins, protein saccharides or lipids. So if we are talking of the term coating, how we coat the fruit? So there are different methods of coating. So what they are? First one is dipping. Dip the fruit in the solution for getting coated. Second one is brushing. We keep the product, then we brush from there. Then third one is extraction. Fourth one is spraying. And fifth one is solvent casting. So these are the different methods. So what are the advantages of edible coating? Just we discuss. Then I will show. What are the advantages? Just use your brain. We will discuss what are the advantages of coating. Let us see, we coated our fruit, our vegetable, our product. So what are the advantages?
Two.
Speak loud, no problem. If you want to take mic, I will give you this. Good, that is good. Then another one. First I discussed respiration. So coating lowers down the rate of
Respiration.
If the respiration gets lowered, then its shelf life gets increased. Then other things also I discussed in first slide to lower down the microbial growth.
Microbial also.
Okay, if you go for this coating, it gives more shelf life to the produce because it lowers down the moisture loss. When the moisture loss gets lowered, so it increases the shelf life. So just see, reduction in weight and firmness loss, then maintenance of quality during storage, to retard the respiration rate and loss of chlorophyll, reduction in metabolism and oxidation rate, as you see. Reduction in synthetic packaging to retard ethylene production. So here one more term arises, ethylene. So what is ethylene? You know ethylene?
Ethylene.
It is a hormone. Very good. Basically it is a gas.
Yes.
Which is known as ripening hormone. You know what is ripening hormone? Ethylene is a ripening hormone. It is used for ripening of produce. So if we keep the produce as such, it releases ethylene. So that's why our fruit gets spoiled, our vegetable gets spoiled. So coating retards the ethylene production, lowers down. So it also best consumer appeal. When we go to market, there are different two products are there. One, the person is with us, he is saying, sir, this product is harvested from the tree and this product is second one which is coated and processed. So when you go through that, both the products, you found that which was harvested from tree, it is somewhat shriveled, while the other one is in good condition. So which one you purchase? The second one?
Good condition.
Not the first one. The other one, because it is in good condition. It appeals to your side. What do you mean by the term consumer appeal? When you go to the market, you just see the quality. You not only see the quality, you see the color, you see the size, you see the freshness. So these are the different things which you watch. And when these things are there, you are going to purchase it. So coating will give
Good. So,
good impression to the consumer also. Okay. So it also helps in retention of color, sugars, flavors. So there are some disadvantages also. What are those? Because it increases the microbial growth. In some circumstances, if the thickness gets increased, so there might be some increase in microbial growth. There might be some off-flavor development if the time increase. Because there is certain time. If you coated the fruit, you have to dispose of within 2 months, 3 months. And if you keep it for 5 months, then there might be some development of off-flavors also. Okay? So there is one term, degreening. Have you ever heard about this term, degreening? Degreening?
change color from the green.
Change the color from green. Is there any fruit where we use this degreening? Any fruit crop? It is very important.
Citrus.
Very good. Citrus. Degreening of citrus. So, our purpose is to get citrus in good color. So, when we harvest the produce from the tree, it is green in color. Even though it is mature, there are two things. One is mature, one is ripening. Fruit is mature, fruit attains good size, but it is still green. So, if you go to market, you cannot buy green. Can you buy green, this orange? Green lemon? You always try to buy yellow lemon. Orange colored orange. Okay, so that color is developed by treatment. So that treatment is known as degreening. So for degreening, ethylene gas is used. Only mature fruits are degreened. We cannot degreen the immature fruits. So one more thing which comes to my mind, just for your knowledge, there are two words. One is climateric fruit, one is non-climateric. So what are climateric fruit, what are non-climateric fruits? Have you ever heard this word climateric fruit, non-climateric fruit? So what is that? What is climateric fruit, what is non-climateric fruit? Yes, please. One is climateric, one is non-climateric. Speaking. Other will also go.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Maybe for the example of the climateric fruits is banana. When we harvest the banana for the harvest, and the color will change. And maybe for the non-climateric is like avocado, and maybe like this.
Anyone else? Anyone else who want to add in this? Yes? Anyone else? Anyone? First of all, I want to compliment all of you that you are attentive and not using your mobile and laptops for searching the answer. That is a good sign. So what is climateric fruits? Climateric fruits, as she said, that climateric fruits are those fruits which respire after harvest, which keeps on respiration. We have to harvest it, we keep it, it changes the color. Okay, like banana, that is good, and some other crops like peaches, plums, okay, mango. While non-climateric fruits are those fruits which don't respire after harvest. So we have to harvest them when they are fully mature. Why this term come to my mind? Because in case of citrus, in case of grapes, in case of strawberry, we cannot harvest the berry when it is immature and we think that it will go on respiring and it will no. We have to harvest those crops when they are fully mature. If you harvest the grapes immature, it cannot change its.
Yeah, still immature.
So those are non-climateric fruits. Those fruits which don't respire after harvest, we have to harvest those fruits at proper mature stage. Those are non-climateric, and when the fruits which respire after harvest, they are known as climateric fruits. So why I discuss this? Because citrus, when you go for degreening, it should be matured. You cannot harvest immature fruit and you say, sir, we go for degreening of that produce. No, because the taste, the juice quantity will not develop in it. The degreening is just to dip the fruit and keep it so that it will develop the color within 1 or 2 days. Just for consumer appeal. Okay? Are you getting me or not? First, you are understanding what I am saying? If there is any problem, then we will take the help of Professor Deden. He will tell you more briefly in Indonesian language. So language should not be a bar, we should understand. Okay? So these are the different results which we obtained from degreening of ethyl. Just see, there is one term, 5 ppm or lower concentration is used. 5 ppm. 5 ppm. So if we talk of the term 5 ppm, you please tell me, how will you prepare the solution of ethylene for 10 liter? How much ethaphon is required? We get ethylene from ethaphon. Yeah, ethyl. How much quantity of ethyl or ethaphon is required for preparing 5 ppm solution for 10 liter of water? Just tell me.
50
50 milliliter. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Kurang 10 liter pas 10 liter iya per miliar.
Anyone who want to add?
Dissolving 50 milligrams.
50 milligram.
10 liters.
50 milligram. 50 milliliter. Okay. Why 50 milligram? Yes. You are good. You are right. But why 50 milligram?
Because of 5 ppm.
No, I previously don't know, but ethaphon is on solution stock.
That's good. He has a course on solution, so he knows how to prepare ppm. So others don't have course on solution. Because dear students, when you have been to, I think when you completed your degree, you must go to some job. You must search for some job. When you go to job and you are in the field of some person who is growing some fruit or vegetable crops, you have to tell him, prepare the solution of 10 ppm. So we will see your face. Ma'am, please tell me how to prepare. So you must say, sir, I don't have this course.
Enggak percaya.
Are you able to answer like this? No. You have to tell him or her that what should be the concentration, how much nutrient. Because in case of ppm, the easiest way to learn how to prepare a ppm solution is, if you suppose you want to prepare 1 ppm, it is 1 mg per liter. Mg per liter gives in ppm, parts per million.
Part per
Per
miliar.
million.
Liter means 1000 ml, and there milligram. 1 gram is 1000 milligram. So 1000 10 raised to power minus 6.
Million.
So milligram per liter. So if you have to prepare solution for 10 liter. So it is 5 into 10.
50.
If you are multiplying 1 liter into 10, then you have to multiply 5 into 10. So it is 50 milligram per 10 liter.
10 liter.
10 liter.
Okay.
Okay.
If there is any doubt in this, you please ask me. If no, then we will move further. Is it okay for all?
Yes.
So you are very dull. I think you are not interested in my lecture. You are losing the interest. So speak loudly what I said earlier.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So it gives me energy also.
Yes.
Okay. So degreening with ethylene applied, it accelerates the external color development and makes fruit more attractive. So our purpose is to get fruit as per the consumer desire. So there is one more treatment, hot water treatment. Have you watched this treatment anywhere? Hot water treatment to fruits, vegetable or any product? Hot water. Have you heard that we will give treatment? Have you heard this? That's good. There is one important, I can say, thing which we have to do with our fruits, with our vegetable is hot water treatment. We have to take our fruit from the market, we keep it for some time, it is known as pre-cooling. After pre-cooling, we take that produce to the chamber In that chamber, there is one big, I can say, machine. In that machine, we put the fruit, which just give hot water treatment to that fruit. Then there is brushing going on automatically. Hot water plus brushing. Then when fruit brushed and hot water, then it comes forward. Then there is one other compartment where we apply waxing. There is one pressure there. There we give waxing. That waxing coating is, and then we get the produce. So why we give hot water treatment? Why? What is the need of giving hot water treatment? Very good. If there is any pathogen who laid eggs, or in the field there is some dirt. So one thing is that whatsoever you store, you get it from the store. If you store junk, you get junk. If you store good, you get good. So for storing good, you have to do this treatment to make your fruit or vegetable free from soil. If there is any soil, if there is anything on the fruit that will harm the fruit, that will lead to the development of fungus, pathogens. So we have to give hot water treatment just to make it free from any pathogen or any dirt. So just for the eradication of pathogens, we give hot water treatment to the produce. So it will be of short duration or it will be of long duration, depending upon the type of the fruit and for what time we have to store it. Then there is another treatment, blanching. This is also treatment of fruits or vegetables or horticulture produce to hot water. So these are the advantages. It maintains the quality during storage. It preserves color, reduction in insect pest damage, control the fungal decay, delay ripening process. So these are the advantages of hot water treatment. So what are the disadvantages? The disadvantages is it requires investment and careful handling of the produce. Why? Because if you have to give treatment for 50 degree and incidentally you give treatment for I think 55 degree, so what will happen to the fruit? Suppose there is one fruit like citrus. There is mentioned in the literature that you have to give treatment of 50 plus minus 1 degree for 20 minutes. And by instance, temperature is changed to 55 degree. Is anything happened to fruit? The same thing happened to fruit like we. We are in the room and AC is not working and it is temperature is outside is 45. Then what will happen to us? Yeah, our processes of respiration increase. We get sweating. We are thirsty. So if we increase the temperature to 10 degree or 15 degree, then the reverse process occurs. We don't feel thirsty, but we feel cold. We need blanket. So but don't ask you that I need blanket, I need cooling. So if you raise the temperature, it will harm the fruit by giving bruising on its skin. If the temperature increases, there might be some bruising, there might be some decay. So we have to take conscious while handling the fruit. So there is one term, handle with care. So we have to handle the fruits with care while we are going for hot water treatment. So there are different hot water treatments. One is dip or spray and second one is rinse. Okay, so hot water dip and sprays, they are effective for control of fungal and spores. So there are different I can say pathogens which can be controlled. So in case of blue mold caused by Penicillium species, it is mainly caused in mango. That can be controlled by dipping the fruit for in 50 degree for 2 minutes. Just see the time, 2 minutes. So if you increase the time, then it will harm your produce also. So these things have to be taken into consideration. How much time, how much temperature. Okay. So there are in Germany they use hot water treatment for storage of organic apples. These are different things that you can read out. I will give you presentation to all of you. You just go through it. It will give you more in detail. So one is hot water rinse. Rinse means for some time, for 1 minute or for 15 seconds. So that is a rinse. So we use in some fruits and vegetables, we go for rinse. So hot water for mango fruit, it minimizes fruit fly and stone beetle.
So,
Do you know fruit fly? Do you know you have mango in Indonesia? You know fruit fly? When you cut the fruit, there are some larvae inside.
Oh, yeah.
Small insects, larvae.
Yeah. The white one.
Those are known as fruit fly.
Lala.
Fruit fly. Because fly comes, it lays the egg, it when development of flower is there. So it goes inside. The fruit enlarges, the fly, the egg which laid it bursts into larva and the larva is inside the fruit. So that's why it is known as fruit fly. So the treatment of mango with 48 degree for 45 to 60 minutes, it is useful for control of this fruit fly. Then there is one more crop you grown here, pineapple. Are you growing pineapple here or not? Oh, very dull, yaar. I think you don't. You are feeling lazy in the morning. Are you growing pineapple here? No? Yeah? Some dual answer. So speak in one line. Sir, yes or no? Are you growing pineapple here?
Yes.
So bit loud, yaar, why you are not listening me. You speak like that, sir knows that you are attentive, you are listening. So I might be of the opinion that you are not here. You are searching in some orchard or in some field. Are you here?
Yes.
So speak like that. You are growing pineapple here. You have very good pineapples. I tasted your small pineapple here. It is very juicy, very good quality. So you are growing pineapple here. So for pineapple transplanting, how do we transplant the pineapple? By its crown or slip. We call it slip or crown. Okay. So for that, when we go for before the transplanting, we just treat it with hot water for 50 degree for 30 minutes, just to control mealy bug. Or if there is any phytophthora or nematode problem, just to overcome that, we control it the crown with the hot water treatment. So there is one more crop which you are growing in huge, like in India. We are number one producer of banana. Similarly, you are having very good quality banana here. Whenever I go for this excursion on Saturday or Sunday, I found lot of banana fields, lot of banana plantation. So for banana also, to control banana weevil, we use hot water treatment. So similarly, as we have hot water treatment, there is one treatment, vapor heat treatment. So we use this vapor heat treatment. Why? Because these treatments are non-chemical. Everyone today is conscious of health. You might have learned or you might have gone through the course of organic everywhere we are talking of organic. So what is organic?
No
The
chemical.
less use of chemical. And the chemicals which we are using, they must be of organic nature. Either from neem cake or some other products which we evaluated. Because standardization of product at our crop is very much required and we go for organic. So just see, hot water treatment, hot water rinsing, vapor heat treatment, all these are chemical free. You just have to require water, nothing else. No fungicide, no insecticide. So these will increase the quality. Okay? So there is one more treatment, vapor heat treatment. It is widely used for mangoes and other fruits. It produces certain temperature for fixed period. So what is the temperature? It is 40 to 50 degrees. Then there is one more term, curing. In our tuber crops, like in your cassava, potato, we use this. In onion. So curing is applied to the measure used to prepare starchy staple root crop and onion storage for long term. If we want to store our crops for long term, we go for curing. Okay, these are the different temperatures which we use. Just see the potatoes, then winter squash, then cassava, garlic. They are going for this curing treatment at a temperature of 70 to 85 degrees at 70 degree humidity. So just see, humidity will also play important role. So if potatoes are cured for 55 to 65 degree at 95% humidity, you can store them for 2 to 3 weeks. Similarly, in case of onion, the bulbs are cured. So there are natural way as well as artificial way. So what are the natural way? They take place after harvest under sun. You keep the produce after harvest just to moisture loss will take place and you just take the produce. So there is artificial way, the forced heat air around the onion. So there are two treatments of onion curing. So one important thing is packaging. We get the produce. Now we have to send it to market. So before sending it directly to the market, we gave it a package treatment. Similar, what is the need of package? Same, to lower down the rate of respiration. So packaging includes the different types. What different processes are taken consideration while going for packaging? The distribution of product, where we have to distribute, what storage facility we have, and when we have to sell it, and what are the use of the product. Whether it is going to be used on in some countries, they are using the fresh produce for storage, and they are sending last year produce to the market. If there is excess produce, they store it just to regulate the price. You just see the economics. If there is more produce, you get less returns. Similarly, nowadays there is one important insect which attacks onion, thrips. You might have heard in Indonesia, thrips attack in onion, and there will be huge rise in the rate of onion within 1-2 months because of thrips attack. So if there is excess of onion, it gives low price. If there is less of onion, it increases the price. So if you have more produce, then you might store it. There might be some storage facility, like one storage is controlled atmosphere storage. Do you know controlled atmosphere storage? Controlled atmosphere storage, CS storage. CS storage is that storage where we have control on gaseous concentration. As I discussed earlier, that in respiration, glucose with oxygen gives carbon dioxide and water. If we lower down the rate of oxygen and increase the carbon dioxide, then it increases the shelf life. So that will be maintained by CS storage. Under CS storage, we can store our produce for 6 months. But we need not to go every day inside the room. No, we have to store it, then we have to get it after 5 or 6 months. Because gaseous concentration are there. Whenever we go inside, we have to switch it off. So the gas will not work every time. Okay, so there is CS storage. So there are different packaging materials which we use. One is natural material. Just you have watched in your villages, they use some bamboo stakes or some straw to wrap the fruits, vegetables, to send it to different market. So this is known as natural. People used to carry banana in the basket on their back. So these are natural ways. They pack it in the straw, they take it to the market. Just why they pack it? Because to avoid the bruising while taking it to the market. Once the fruit gets bruised, the vegetable gets bruised, consumer will not give that much price. He says, oh, your fruit is bruised, you give me on this price. I will not give you this much. So just to avoid that, they use natural packaging. Then there is pellet bins, where you must see when you get something from the market, there is some packet inside. That was written that this keeps your fruit or vegetable product fresh. Why? Because they act as absorbent. They absorb the moisture. Then there are wooden crates also, which are used for carrying the product. And one is corrugated fiber board. You know corrugated fiber board? Fiber boards. Corrugated fiber boards. Which you all are ordering for pizza, burger, pizza. The carton for packing pizza is corrugated board, just simple. So like that, we use it for fruits and vegetables also. Those boards made up of that material. So there are some advanced technology used for fruit packaging. So what are those? One is active, sustainable and green packaging. Second one is smart packaging or intelligence packaging. Third one is biopolymer packaging, and fourth one is nanotechnology. Why I am using these terms with all of you? Because I know that you all are PG students, and even some of you will join PhD or will join some factory. So you must have knowledge in your mind. You must have this thing that there are some active packaging technologies also which are helpful. So these are the different technologies which are used nowadays. Because when you go to market, you might have seen that there are some bags which are used for packing the vegetables or fruits. In Indonesia and different marts, you might have seen that they pack the vegetables inside the poly bags, 200 gram pack or 500 gram pack. So these are different technologies which are used nowadays. So what is active packaging? Why we need active packaging? Because it lowers down the antimicrobial. It modifies the atmosphere packaging. What is modified atmosphere packaging? Modified atmosphere packaging is that where we modify the atmosphere of the fruit. When you pack it in the polythene, you modify the atmosphere. Aren't you? When you leave the fruit as such or vegetable as such, it loses moisture. But when you keep it inside the polythene or poly bag, it lowers down. That packaging in the poly bag, where you modify the environment, it is known as modified atmosphere packaging. One is controlled atmosphere, one is modified atmosphere. Okay? So there are different, second is intelligent or smart packaging. So here we use humidity identifiers, time, temperature indicators. Okay? Third one is biopolymer, where we use biodegradable products for packaging. Fourth one is nanotechnology. So active packaging materials. What is the benefit of active packaging materials? They lower down the growth of microbes, microbial, and reduce the undesirable chemical reaction. The oxidation is the second cause of spoilage. You all know that what is the cause of spoilage? Oxidation, which results in microbial damage. So antioxidants like BHT and BHA, they are also being used. So these are the different moisture absorbers. What is moisture absorber? The moisture absorber absorb water from the surrounding environment and suppress the microbial growth. Okay? So there are different types. One is inorganic. Inorganic includes silica gel, natural clay, calcium oxychloride, magnesium chloride, aluminum chloride. Then there are some organic moisture absorbers like sorbitol, fructose, cellulose, diethanolamine, triethanolamine. And one is polymer based, that is starch, polyvinyl alcohol, absorbent resin, etc. So these are different types of moisture absorbers. Then there are smell capturers also. So these are used for active packaging. These capturers absorb unwanted gas molecules inside that package, which gets detected. Okay, then modified atmosphere packaging. This packaging modifies the atmosphere, and that will extend the shelf life and improve the food quality. So why we use modified? It lowers down the amount of oxygen and it increases the amount of carbon dioxide. So what is the need for increasing the amount of carbon dioxide? It leads to killing of microorganisms. So there is one more term, smart intelligent packaging. We use the term smart agriculture. We use the term smart horticulture. We use the term smart students.
Smart student.
As you are. So there is one term, smart packaging. So here we use sensors and indicators that sense the molecules. So on the basis of their freshness, ripeness, microbial pathogens or the gases emitted, they sense those gases and they will tell that which one is fresh and which is not. There are two different types of sensors which are used for monitoring the freshness. One is direct freshness sensor and second one is indirect. So what is direct? It detects the particular analyte and indicates that the fruit which is with us, that is not fresh because it gets spoiled by some microbes. While in indirect freshness, it is based on detection of fruit degradation due to certain parameters like temperature or time. If the detection is by micro, it is under direct. If it is by temperature or time, it is by
Sahar.
indirect freshness. So one more term is nanotechnology. So nanotechnology or nanoscience use the material that are nanoscale range. Nano means 10 raised to power. Nano means 10 raised to power 9 meter. Nano means small, that is good. So there are different types of nano materials based on the physical and chemical properties like magnetic, lipids, semiconductors, then metal oxide particles, then nano emulsions. These are the different types which we use in nanotechnology packaging. Then one term is E-nose and E-tongue. What is E-nose? Electronic nose. Electronic nose and electronic tongue. These are functional similar to human nose and human eyes. As we sense, similarly they sense. You must have heard one term, non-destructive analysis. What is it? Have you ever analyzed any fruit or vegetable in the laboratory? Any? During your UG, during your PG? Analysis of fruits, analysis of cereals. Have you done it in the laboratory? You take the fruit, you just grind it, take the juice, see the TSS, see the acidity. So those are the things which are destructive. We have to take the fruit, we have to destruct it in the pestle motor, then we take the content, we see the TSS, we check the acidity, we check the sugars. But there are certain non-destructive methods which depends upon imaging. You keep the fruit, it goes through that. On that imaging on your laptop or your computer, you see, you have fitted the parameters there that this is the best ideal size of the fruit. When the fruit moves from there, it got the detection that this fruit is good, keep it in A grade. This fruit is small, and keep it in B grade. So that is known as non-destructive. Similarly, these are used, so these E-nose and E-tongue. So these are biodegradable packaging materials. What are biodegradable packaging materials? What are those? Very good. Making by plants. Plants are any living thing which is used by human beings, which don't harm the human body. Okay, so which degrade with the time. These are known as biodegradable. So some things for those are also used for packaging. So in European Bioplastic Organization, there are three groups of bioplastic. First is bio-based, which are non-destructive and biodegradable. Second one is bioplastics. They are biodegradable and origin from fossil. And third one is biodegradable. They are formed by living organisms. So now coming to the last slide. In the changing and developing world, demand for horticulture produce is increasing due to why the demand is increasing? Due to increasing population. Okay, so there are some issues like freshness, shelf life, supply chain, which is related to fruit packaging. So technologies provide promising solutions to overcome these issues. However, there are certain challenges that technology has to face. What are those challenges? That we have to standardize. We have to standardize this technology. That is a challenge. When you are going to some supermarket, you must know that this is a fresh, this is not fresh. So that can only be attained by technology. How they are maintaining such a big market there? Just with the use of technology. So these are the things which have to be taken into consideration while we talk of improvement in the horticulture products are produced. So this is for all of you. Just have a quick recap that how much you gained from today's lecture. Okay. So you have to answer these 4-5 questions. Then I must learn that whether I am able to deliver today or not. Otherwise I will take your class again. Recap, okay, of this lecture. The first question is, fresh produce can be microbially contaminated through the supply chain from production, good field, then processing, production, processing, then transportation, storage. So just see, production, processing, transportation and storage. Very good. The quality of horticulture products can be improved by dash treatment. The quality of horticulture products can be improved by. Very good. Speak loudly. Speak loudly.
Post-harvest.
Speak loudly.
Post-harvest.
Both harvest treatments. Very right. Third one is dash and dash are known as protective food. Which are known as protective food?
Fruit and vegetable.
Which one?
Fruit and vegetable.
Which speak loud. Other will also learn.
Fruits and vegetables.
Excellent. Fruits and vegetables are known as protective food. The fourth one is dash is used to increase the shelf life by decreasing moisture, respiration and physiological disorder of fresh cut produce. What is it? Coating. Very good. So next one is dash is used for degreening of citrus. Ethyl. Excellent. Ethyl is used. Very good. Hydrocolloids. Hydrocolloids are made up of. Hydrocolloids are made up of a typical poly. Speak. Good. Polysaccharides and proteins. Good. Polysaccharides and proteins. Hot water treatments is used for. Why we use hot water treatment?
To minimize the pathogen.
Very good. Eradication of pathogens. To minimize the pathogen or eradicate the pathogens. Then blue mold caused by dash species can be controlled at 50 degrees for 2 minutes. Blue mold caused by, I told you in mango, caused by blue mold caused by dash species. Very good. Penicillium.
Penicillium.
Very good. Penicillium. Excellent. Then last one is sorbitol and fructose are dash moisture or absorbing material. Speak.
Sorbitol and fructose are organic moisture absorbing material.
It is the organic absorbing material. So, a big applause for all of you. Excellent. So, dear student, this is my phone number which is written here. It is not working now, but when I go back to India, it works. So, please note it if you want to have future interaction. There is my email also, and there is one website which I have mentioned here. So, since you all are PG students, if you want to contribute any article in future, you just go through this website, krishisandesh.com. Please note it down on your notebook. Please note it, all of you, and have a search on it. If you want to publish any article, it is in English, you can send it to me, I will get it published there. And that too without any cost. Because I am taking your class now, today, just for that, I will publish your article without any cost. Because some students have the interest that they want to publish their material. So it is for those who want to publish anything. They just send me the email is also there, and you please send me the article, I will publish it there. Okay? This is the website, krishisandesh.com. So thank you all for your patience hearing, and my best wishes to you. Good luck. Terima kasih. Good luck.
Thank you.
Same here.
A few weeks ago, I have met you and I want to discuss about the avocado. And now I'm preparing for my research about the morphological characteristic of avocado and its relationship to the environment in different locations in Sumatra. And maybe I want I want to know about your opinion about this topic, and for the quality of the fruit, like a shape or something like that, for increase the fertility.
Basically, if we talk of avocado, it is one of the important fruit all over the world. Why? Why you are taking this avocado crop? Have you searched the literature?
In Lampung, have best quality avocado, and there are many varieties.
Varieties,
and
yeah.
It's unknown variety.
Basically, one thing which is very important if we talk of fruit crops is that if we go for development of new variety, it takes long time. We have to wait for 10 to 12 years. First we have to go, we have to screen, we have to then take the plant, we have to grow it at our place. When it comes into fruiting, then we will analyze the quality. And it is a long-term process. So the best way to get fruits is to evaluate the germplasm which we are having. As you are saying that we have very good germplasm there, so evaluation of that germplasm and to get some good accession, that accession will act as your future variety for that particular area. Okay, they can grow. So what are the parameters of getting those accessions? So there are different parameters depending upon the crop. Okay, you can search from the internet. There is UPOV. They have developed techniques that on the basis of leaf, on the basis of shape, on the basis of flower, on the basis of quality, what are the different things which are required for a particular crop. So they might be developed this for avocado also. Since I worked on walnut, I worked on apple, I found these and I used for those crops. Similarly, there are techniques for this avocado. And avocado is a very good crop. You have lot of germplasm here. Yes, there are different types. Some are round, some are long, different colors. Some are green in color, some are reddish, some are a bit purplish. So you have to evaluate which one is best, which quality of which is good. So for that purpose, this topic is very good, I can say.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, another question?
My name is Ilham, and I want to ask why the coating process can improve the microbial infection. Why the coating process can
Coating process improve
the microbial infection from your soil?
not improve, it is a disadvantage. You keep the coating and you thought that its respiration gets stopped. When you coat it, you think that I can keep it for prolonged time. But there is certain time limit. Suppose the time limit is 3 months and you keep the produce for 5 months, then there is microbial growth. For prolonged storage, so it is a disadvantage also. One side it is advantage because it lowers down the rate of respiration, it lowers down the processes that will increase the shelf life of the produce. But that is for certain period. But people think that I have coated with myself, so I can keep it for long. So after some time, it leads to, it is a disadvantage. If you don't take that into consideration, it will lead to the growth of microbes also.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
I will ask you, for me, honestly, hot water treatment is new knowledge. And I will ask you, back to our discussion about hot water treatment.
Repeat again.
Does giving hot water treatment make the level of maturity of reduce? Because we use high temperature and during 60 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Basically, hot water treatment is not used for maturity. It is used for killing the pathogens for that treatment. To keep your fruit fresh, free from any particle, free from any pathogen, if it is carrying from the field. But if the temperature rises from the level, it gives harm to that crop. it is harmful. So just for that purpose, you have to keep the check that whatsoever treatment is there, the temperature as well as time, that has to be maintained. Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the explanation and the lecture. I want to ask about material of coating. How to choose material of coating for export fruit, because the export fruit need time to be delivered.
The material which I already shared with you, the slides, that there are different materials
Yeah.
which you can use. So it depends upon the area specific standardization. You cannot use one material for everything.
Okay.
It depends upon product. So why you are here doing your PG and PID courses? Because you will standardize the material for your person. There are some people who are doing degree in post harvest. They will work on it. They will standardize the material. We have material, but we cannot use one material which is in India. That is also good for here also. There are climatic conditions. There are different things. There are different adaptability conditions. So we have to standardize the material as per our local climatic condition, local adaptability. Material is there, which I already showed you. These are the different materials. From that material, you can standardize for your product. You cannot use one material for everything. So that's why the students, they are doing research in their PG program, in their PID program, and from that research, whatsoever comes, it is the recommendation. Isn't it?
And the second question is, could you give us about the example for nanotechnology of packaging?
Basically, you will learn only by seeing. By giving you the knowledge, I have pointed out here that in future, if you have the opportunity to visit any site, any factory, there are some exposure units also for students. So you must go through these points also. Because how many of you have visited ATS, ATP, Agri-Business Technology Park? How many of you visited there? You visited?
Yes.
You have noticed there they are using some packaging material, some packaging houses there. Have you visited there?
Yeah.
Have you visited there or not?
Yeah,
What you have seen? Because I spent 1 week there also. That's why I'm asking you. What you have seen?
It's a long time ago.
No, it's not long time. They have one packaging house. That packaging house has the facility of cold storage. They get the produce from the field. Farmer will give the produce to them. They pay to the farmer, and then they give different treatment there. They trim it, they sort it, they wash it, then they pack it, and they send it to mart in the market. This is the process what they are doing. From 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. they just make this process. Up to 1 p.m. they get the produce from the farmer. They keep it in cold storage. There are two cold storage. One is organic, one is inorganic. So for inorganic they are using that. For organic they are using this. So that process in organic there is some level. That level will give the trust. So that is the things which we have to take into consideration. So there are things here also. But when you go to some place, you understand by that.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for the time. About coating, as I mentioned before, that coating is affect the flower. Okay, flower. How you suggest the best coating types from these three types of coating to maintain the flower?
Basically, flavor is because when you keep it for long duration, you get the apple from the market. You get it from the market. As you feel that change in flavor, no. When you eat it, it is as good as you order it from the tree. But when you keep the apple for 2 or 3 months, and then you taste it, there is some development of flavors. Why? Because there is change in the sugar content. There is change in the acidity level. There are acids and sugars which make the fruit quality. If you keep the fruit for a prolonged time, these processes get reversed. Sugars again change into acid or some off flavors. So coating will lead to lower down that and keep the quality, keep the flavor. As far as your different coating materials are concerned, that I already asked him that you have to standardize for your region, for your crops. It's clear to all of you, and I am very happy to interact with you all, and hope that in future wherever you are there, you will have collaboration with me also, especially because this is our class, and today I am your teacher, and you recognize me as good as Dr. Jatin. Okay, so it's my good luck that I interacted with you, and I have given this opportunity from your department, from your teachers to have interaction, and I enjoyed a lot. Even I learned a lot in preparing this lecture. I prepared this lecture. First I discussed with professor that I think this is not what has to be covered, that they are saying, sir, these are for PG students. Then I say, oh, okay, no worry. Because for UG student, we have to take things into consideration. Because the level of thinking, the level of knowledge is a bit low as compared to PG. Because PG students, they are dealing with the things. They are doing it practically. They are performing it in the field. So they understand. But for UG students, the lecture level is different. But for PG students, it is different. So when doctor asked me, sir, please, you can change it. So I say, okay, I will try. And then I tried, and I am happy that you all have been able to learn what I want to convey, what I want to deliver, and that is very nice from all of you, that you gave me a patience hearing. Your responses, your involvement during the lecture is really very wonderful, and for that I give congratulations and my best wishes to all of you for your future endeavors. Wherever you go, you shine like a star. So good luck and all the very best. And terima kasih.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay, thank you from Prof. Taksi for your discussion in the last your lecture, and thank you for this lecture from Taksi, and once again big applause for Prof. Taksi. So maybe in future you can visit the North India. North India.
I am from Jammu, northmost, the top of India.
Jammu.
Jammu, Scott Jammu. Shere Kashmir University of Agriculture, Sciences and Technology, Jammu.
Jammu.
Yeah.
Jammu and Indonesian medicine. Yeah. Okay, terima kasih. Thank you for this lecture. So